Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is part of the Trash the Treasure secondhand remake challenge, where we should find something secondhand or something that we already owned and redo it completely. The host of this challenge is Sonja from Domestic Diva channel, and if you're not familiar with her channel, I'm going to link it down below. On her channel, you can find a lot of DIYs, cleaning motivation, furniture makeovers. She does a great furniture makeovers. She does a lot of recipes. Overall, a great channel, and I recommend it for sure. Her co-host for this challenge is Lisa from Lica Company, another great friend and great creator. On her channel, you can find amazing DIYs, a great sense of humor, and I just love her all around. So definitely go ahead and check out both of their channels that I'm going to have linked in the description box, as well as the playlist for this challenge, so you can see what everybody created. Okay, for my first project, I had this tray that I picked up last year in my thrift store, and as soon as I saw it, I loved it. I love that it's a coastal. I love nautical decor, and it had a great bones. I got it for $3, and I knew I wanted it for sure, but I didn't like color, and I also saw that it was a little bit stained. So I knew I wanted to repaint the sides. So first I'm cleaning it completely with a damp rag, and after it was cleaned and dry, I took these three colors. I took my trusted Rust-Oleum chalk paint in a linen white color, and then I also took Waverly chalk paint in the color mineral and this aqua acrylic paint, and I started dry brushing. If you're part of my channel, you know that I love dry brushing. I think it is a very great technique to create that rustic look, that weathered look that I really like. So first I started with the silver lining paint or color, and then I just started going around, and like I always say, I do it until I'm completely happy with how it turned out. Next one that I used was the aqua color. I didn't go too heavy on it. I just wanted that color, because it is very strong, to show through. So that will give that coastal feel even more. So the third one will be the white color. So again, I went around until I was completely happy with the way it turned out. Now, if you noticed, I did not put a lot around the handles, because I had idea to put some rope around the handles, which later you will see I skipped. While I was finishing, I realized I'm missing something, so I took my Waverly chalk paint in a color mineral that reminds me of a sand, and I went ahead and added that color also, and I think that is what made it perfect in my opinion, and gave that weather beachy nautical feel, and I absolutely love it. So next thing would be to seal this picture that was on the bottom of the tray. I didn't want to change it. I absolutely loved it. It was in a perfect condition. I just wanted to seal it with a Mod Podge, so I was making sure I do it properly and all in the same direction, and I gave it a pretty thick coat and leave it to dry. After that was dry, it was time to seal the sides of this tray, and I am taking this water-based polyacrylic. I really like this one for sealing my things, my projects, and I am just taking regular rag. Now I noticed on some spots where I was putting a little more pressure that the paint was coming off, which I didn't bother. I wanted that look anyway, but just so you know, if you're using it, you have to be light-handed and gentle. And that is it for this project. as you can see, I decided not to add the rope. When I put it on, I realized that it's not necessary. I think this tray is perfect as it is. It doesn't need any more details, and I'm absolutely in love with it. I cannot wait to put it out on my patio when it's completely finished, and you guys will see how it looks like in a video that it's coming up shortly. I know I'm saying it's coming up, but there's a couple more details that I need to add. So I really like how this tray turned out, and I think it's just perfect. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Jelena. I'm stay-at-home mom of 2 kids, and I am new to DIYs relatively. I started doing it a few months ago, and I absolutely love it. And that is what I'm gonna do from now on my channel. And I hope you guys will like what you see and stick around and subscribe to my channel. Also, if you're on a social media, please go ahead and find me. I post a lot of other things about my life over there. I am on Instagram, Pinterest, and Facebook. On to my second project. This chalkboard, I had literally 5 years since my son was little. I got it from the Dollar Tree, and I wanted to cover up these sides where Ninja Turtle is. So first I cleaned it off, took off the twine that was on top, and I'm taking this Martha Stewart chalkboard paint and my sponge, and I'm just adding it on those corners where the painting is and covering it up. It took me probably 3 coats to cover it up. I didn't want to put thick coats, so that's why I took a couple coats. I wasn't sure if I want to go all the way, but I decided to just stick to the sides and not cover everything. Now I'm taking this ribbon that I had, who knows from what, I saved everything, and then I'm just wrapping it around the edges. So I wanted to wrap it around the front side, the side, and wrap it back a little bit so everything looks nice and smooth. So this will create kind of a border or frame, let's say. And you can see over here that the difference between the old and new chalk board part is visible, but later on you will see it's not going to be visible at all. So I'm using my hot glue to attach this, and on the top I had to attach one extra part because I was short, but that's going to be covered with these artificial flowers, lavender flowers from Dollar Tree. So I'm using my hot glue gun to attach those two, and after that I'm using the same ribbon, and I'm taking a little part, looping it and hot gluing it, and then I'm taking a smaller part, pinch the first part that I actually created, and just wrapping this second part around it and hot gluing it, making this cute little bow, and then adding 2 little parts to create the legs of the bow. I don't even know how to call them, but anyway, I am attaching that on the top of my flowers. And after that I'm taking my chalk, and I am just brushing it, or however you call it, like just putting it on top of my board, that way it will stick. And then I'm taking this Craft and Decor chalkboard marker. I think I got it at Walmart, at the Crafter Square at Dollar Tree. Anyway, I am writing today's lunch is tacos. I know it says lunch because lunch is our main meal in our house. So yeah, this is it for this project. I totally saved that old chalkboard sign, and I absolutely love it. I will definitely use this in my kitchen, and I think it looks perfect on my Farmhouse 2-tiered stand. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked my projects, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to share it and subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell on. Also, don't forget to check out Alisa's and Sonja's channels, as well as the playlist in the description box. and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.